What if everything you thought you knew about action cameras was wrong? Your favorite brand might be losing its edge. Today we're comparing the GoPro Hero 13 and the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and the results are surprising. Thinking about upgrading your gear? You're in the right place. We're diving deep into specs, real-world performance, and even some industry insider info. We'll examine what makes these cameras tick, how they perform in various conditions, and what sets them apart. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be rethinking everything you thought you knew about action cameras. Remember when GoPro was the only name that mattered in action cameras? It's hard to believe now, but there was a time when these little devices revolutionized how we captured our adventures. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane and revisit GoPro's golden age. GoPro's journey from a simple wrist strap film camera to a digital powerhouse is like watching a spark ignite a wildfire of adventure photography. Nick Woodman's 2004 creation for surfers quickly evolved into a game changer for filmmakers worldwide. By 2006, GoPro had gone digital and the adventure world would never be the same. GoPro's early innovations set the standard for action cameras. Wide-angle lenses, waterproof housings, and versatile mounting systems let people capture shots that were previously impossible or incredibly risky. The Hero 3 Black in 2012 was a true breakthrough, offering 4K video in a tiny package, a feature unheard of at the time. But here's where things got interesting. As GoPro was riding high, other brands started to take notice. Companies like Sony, DJI, and Insta360 began entering the action camera market. At first, GoPro didn't seem too worried. They were the pioneers after all. But as time went on, these competitors started catching up, and GoPro's innovation started to slow down. While they were still releasing new models every year, the improvements became more incremental. Other brands were introducing features that matched or even surpassed GoPro's offerings. This is when GoPro's market dominance started to slip. So, what was GoPro's response to the growing competition? Enter the Hero 13 Black, their latest attempt to stay on top of the action camera game. GoPro packed this camera with some impressive specs: 5.3K video at 60 frames per second, improved hyper-smooth stabilization, and better low-light performance. But here's the thing: how does the Hero 13 stack up against GoPro's own legacy of innovation? Is it truly groundbreaking, or just another incremental update? The answer might surprise you. When we compare the Hero 13 to some of GoPro's past innovations, it's clear that the company isn't making the same leaps forward that it used to. Sure, the resolution and frame rates have improved, but we're not seeing the same kind of revolutionary features that made GoPro a household name in the first place. Take image stabilization. GoPro introduced electronic image stabilization with the Hero 5 Black in 2016. It was a game changer at the time, but now, several years later, the improvements in stabilization feel more like refinements than revolutions. The same goes for low-light performance. GoPro has been working on this for years, and while the Hero 13 does show improvement, it's not the same night and day difference we saw between earlier models. Don't get me wrong, the Hero 13 Black is still a very capable camera. It just doesn't seem to be pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the same way that earlier GoPro models did. If we put it next to the Ace Pro 2, the GoPro can still hold its head up, but only just. If you're a hardcore adventurer who's been using GoPros for years, the Hero 13 still feels like the natural choice. It's tough, compact, and has the best stabilization for extreme action shots. Plus, if you're already invested in GoPro's mounts and accessories, switching might not make sense. But is that just brand loyalty making you blind? Because for most creators, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is simply the better all-rounder. Its 1-inch sensor gives it a huge edge in low-light situations, producing sharper, cleaner footage when the sun goes down. The larger, fully articulating screen makes framing and vlogging effortless, and the built-in microphones deliver noticeably better audio straight out of the camera. Battery life also outlasts the GoPro, meaning less time swapping batteries and more time shooting. And then there's the app experience. This is where Insta360 completely outshines GoPro. The Insta360 app is second to none, offering seamless AI-powered editing tools that make quick content production effortless. Meanwhile, the GoPro app is locked behind a paid subscription and hasn't seen the same level of updates, leaving it feeling distinctly outdated compared to the competition. The one trade-off? The Ace Pro 2 is bigger and heavier. So if you need the most compact, rugged option, GoPro still holds its ground. But for anyone looking for better low-light performance, easier framing, longer battery life, and an app that actually makes editing enjoyable, the Ace Pro 2 is the clear winner. As we look ahead to later in 2025 and beyond, the action camera market is heating up like never before. Competition is fierce and brands are innovating at breakneck speeds. This is great news for us consumers. We'll see more choices, better features, and probably some sweet deals. Wireless mic compatibility and in-camera stabilization are now becoming standard. The future's looking bright and our videos are about to get a whole lot better. But remember, in this fast-paced tech world, today's leader could be tomorrow's underdog. It's like a high-speed chase where positions can change overnight. And that outsider has just passed you on the inside lane and on a corner too. RIP GoPro, it's been nice knowing you.